What's going on, everybody? Corey back here again. Looking at a little future project I'm going to try to keep you up to date on. This is going to be, I think, a little over 2 acres. So I'm going to document from clearing it, cleaning the ground up, prepping the land, and going to get it ready to be farming again. Some of this is lowland, some of it's highland. I don't know how big or bad the issue is going to be to farm it. There's ditches here, so I don't think it's going to be too bad to come here with an excavator, tear all of it down. I mean, I talked to loggers about it, and there's more pulpwood hardwood here, and there just ain't no market for pulpwood hardwood here in Georgia, so ain't nobody going to be able to come in and cut 2 acres of pulpwood and sell it. I just ain't going to do it. Now, if they were logging right across the road and they had hardwood pulpwood quota, I imagine they would do it, but ain't nobody around here. There ain't no hardwood pulpwood quota here. But this ditch, it runs all behind on the back side of my pond. Cuts around, it does all kind of stuff to the road. So I came in here with a mulcher. I mulched it up, tried to get it all finished and clean. Because at the time I did have a buddy of mine that was just starting out logging a few weeks ago, about a month ago now. He said he would do it, then he backed out. He got moved off to another big job, so I can't really blame the man for moving on to a bigger job that's gonna pay more. Because I wasn't gonna pay him for this, I was just giving him the wood off of it. But he said if I had it done and he was back around, he would do it. But it is what it is. There's some wet spots in here. But you know how it is. You're gonna come here and you're gonna tear your trees down. You're gonna disturb the ground, it's gonna be soft, but once you get the trees up, get the roots out of it and hair it up a little bit, root rake it, hair it again, and then chisel ply it, it should go ahead and it should dry on out. Yellow jacket nest. It's about 2 acres here. Like I say, it runs to the ditch. I told you guys I was going to try to start filming a little bit more. So, between balancing a farm of my own and then working for somebody else full time, it's kind of stressful. But you guys got to give me credit. I really do try to get some good videos out. Like I said, my channel ain't taking off like I want it to, so it's really, I'm mixed between the farming simulator and the real life stuff. So there's the creek right there. It's just a little overflow creek off my pond. That's about as far as this way I'm gonna be able to go, because you get right here, it's pretty much a low bottom and it drops, so it kind of slopes. But if I can farm this to these trees all the way down and curve back and go that way with it and just go around that big pile and go straight down, I can tear all this down, clean it up. I might just see how much I'd charge through Ag Pro down there in Brunswick about getting an excavator and, you know, doing this project and getting a dozer and do it myself. My main thing is getting a dozer, a rake, and the excavator, because you are going to have to root rake this. I mean, there's a lot of trash down here. I mean, I'm taking back over woods that hadn't, from far as I know, there has nothing been done out here since the late 70s, early 80s. They used to have an old hog pen down here that had a runoff, and it ran off into this branch and went across the road to that branch. And there was concrete pad all the way down here. There was an old shed down here. There's the old home place up yonder. So, look at that. An old shoe. Huh. Kind of watching out for the water moccasins. On that dirt road. So yeah, I definitely would have to get an excavator and clean all this up. And hope the government and the county and all don't come at me and be like, oh, you cleaned up protected grounds because it's soft and all, and it's wet ground. I ain't worried about all that. But got all this first thinning pines right here across the road. We need to thin, but once again, it comes back to we got no quota. I mean, like coming here with a mulcher, I mulched all this and cleaned it up the best I could. This right here was so wet right here you couldn't even cross it. So I dumped a bunch of old busted up concrete in here and packed the dirt down. I got a bunch of pulpwood pine right here. Got a few saw timber trees, but not much. I mean, it ain't nothing, maybe a load altogether. Probably a load or two of pulpwood, hardwood. But there is a gator nest in here somewhere, so I really ain't trying to piss her off. But I am, like I said, I'm trying to get an excavator here to clean this up. Because this is ridiculous how it's got grown up. It's just people don't take care of the stuff. So when you take it over and you want to farm it, and you're getting put in situations like this. I mean, all this was pretty well hard about 2 or 3 days ago when I had the skid steer out here. So it's pretty well. You can tell definitely Georgia's in a drought right now, because 2 or 3 days ago I was bogging down with a skid steer and I couldn't even get in and out of here. Now it's just as hard as a damn brick. I think this right here, yeah, there's that ditch again, going back that way. I mean, I don't want to tear down trees at the ditch. I would like to come here with the excavator, you know, just grab that tree, pull it out and put it on the pile, clean all this up as I can. I got a bunch of baby pines that's coming in. I don't want to mess them up. But stuff like this, I'd like to leave it alone as a barrier and a boundary. If that'll help hold the water down this way, then I would leave it. And it goes straight through that way. Walk up here and look at the pond. Give me a second, I'll come right back and look at the pond wheel. I'm back at here before I ain't got to the pond. This is the old shed that used to be here, old concrete slab right here. And then it came up, it steps up. Here's another concrete slab that runs at the edge of this tree, 20 feet that way. It goes down the whole strip down to the old dairy that used to be there. You see the pile of it down there. There's still concrete in this field here, but I just planted sweet corn on it. This is the first time. She's hard to breathe. This is the first time this has ever actually had a row crop on it. So, hoping and praying that that'll turn out pretty good. I don't know how it's gonna be. I do a lot of commercial sweet corn growing. I grow sweet corn and sell it to the public, so I've been doing that for the past 2 years. That's the main thing I grow is Silver King, Silver Queen. That's Silver Queen there. I didn't know I dropped that many out the planter. It ain't gonna grow in this hard stuff anyway, if we don't get a rain.